Hi there.
How you doing, sir?
Good, how are you?
Good.
My name's Officer Winters with the Newton Police Department. The reason I pulled you over is because you have your bright lights on.
Yeah, I have a headlight out, so I just keep my brights on.
Okay, well that's not legal.
Oh, it isn't?
No. You got your license, registration, insurance with you?
Yeah, I got you.
Where are you coming from?
Friend's house.
Okay. Anything to drink over there?
Nope.
Alright, that'll work. I'm gonna have you hop out with me, okay?
Cool.
You don't have anything on you? No bombs, guns?
No bombs or no...
Okay, let's go back here. Can you see my finger clearly?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Alright, so I want you to put your left foot on the line. Okay? Take your right foot, put it in front of your left foot, with the heel of your right foot touching the toe of your left foot, just like this, okay?
So you want to get to 9? I guess, so how do I turn?
Take a series of small steps. Stop walking 13 steps. Your proper turn.
Let's do the breath now.
I said 9. Why'd you take 14 and then 15?
I thought you were going to tell me when to turn.
I said to count your steps out loud. How did I tell you to count?
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi.
Alright, what I want you to do is make a tight seal around this and blow outwards like you're blowing up a balloon, okay?
Cool.
Alright.
You ready?
Yep. Okay, you can relax. So I'm going to read you Miranda, okay? Right now you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. When's the last time?
I do not remember that.
Tonight?
No.
Okay, well I think it's tonight.
I blew zeros, so now you're trying to think That's what's going on. I play college football, I told you that. We get tested every Friday. Say it's on your for 30 days. So if I did a test next week, I'd be off the football team.
Turn around, put your hands behind your back. Right now you're being placed under arrest for operating while on top. Okay?
I'm not. Sir, I'm not. I blew zero. Hey, sir. Hello. I didn't do anything wrong. He made me blow. I blew zeros. Now he's keeping me on.
A drug recognition expert later determined Galanakis was not at the time he was pulled over. 19-year-old Taven Galanakis is a freshman at William Penn University, where he's a wide receiver for the school's football team. But on the weekend of August 28th last year, he was about an hour north in his hometown of Newton, Iowa.
Yeah, so I was coming home from one of my friend's house. We were just watching some football, and I looked around, like, I think it was 11:30, if I can remember right. And I had a headlight out, so it was raining, it was cloudy and all of that, really dark. So I used my brights.
Galanakis says one of his headlights was out, so he put on his brights within city limits. That's when Newton police officer Nathan Winters pulled him over.
Yeah, it pulled me over. So then once he pulled me over, he began to be really hostile. And I could tell by the way, like right when he got to my window, just asking me if I had anything to drink right away, you know? So it was just one of those things I was like, it's going to be like that. So, you know, I try to keep my calm, keep my cool. You know, when he accused me of being that's when I got really confident because I knew it was going to go one way and it was going to go my way. So I confidently said, hey, let's take that breathalyzer test. And
I don't want to blow you.
When I told him that, I said, hey, blow me. And then he turned it into something right after that. So at that point, I know who I'm talking to. You know, he's not really professional.
First, Officer Winters asks Galanakis to perform a series of field sobriety tests. When Galanakis performs a walking test, Officer Winters can be heard saying he's not following directions.
And I try to recall directions like, hey, can you tell me again? And he wanted to state them clearly, so I tried my best, and he said I took one extra step. On the 9-step test, he said I took one extra step. And I guess that's how he determined if I was or
Galanakis admits he may have slipped up on the tests because he was nervous at the time.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe I slurred my words, you know, a little bit because I was nervous, but yeah, that's just basic nerves, you know what I'm saying?
While Officer Winters does not tell Galanakis the results of the test, the zeros can be seen on the body camera video.
So I ended up getting put in cuffs because I blew zeros, and I get taken back to the department, and at that point, you know, it's real life, it's not a prank. I posted the video to Facebook and all of that. The whole town was telling me about their similar, you know, experiences and all that. And if I'm seeing all these comments about people saying they're dealing with the same thing from the same police department, we got a mess to clean up. And I feel like that's my job. With the exposure I got to clean up the mess. And I'm okay with doing that. Well, with the publicity my video got, I really hope, you know, it upbrings the corruption in Newton and other towns that have this, like, similar issues. I think it should just show them, like, hey, we need to do something better.
He decided to pursue legal action after an outpouring of support online.
I really started getting inboxes on Facebook, Instagram, and all of that, not from lawyers, but from people that wanted me to talk to their lawyer. So it was just like maybe the lawyer's family members reached out to me saying, hey, I know a really good lawyer, blah, blah, blah.
Galanakis filed a lawsuit in U.S. District Court for the Southern District of Iowa against the city of Newton and its police department. The court documents allege Galanakis' civil rights were violated and that the department is guilty of false arrest. Officer Nathan Winters is still employed with the department.